Don't mind the makeup, y'all. It is like almost 9 o'clock. Okay, so we are going to get into Sister Wives. I have been so excited for this show to come back on because we all know the behind the scenes. So let's just start it. The episode. This is season 18, episode 1. No such thing as a free lunch. So I have been looking forward to the show coming back on because these women, 3 out of the 4 have finally come to their senses, okay? So I'm loving the intro. They kind of went back to the basics of how they originally did it on the show. And if you look at, like, the promo work for the show, it's like they're all cracked. So it's Robin and Cody in one, and the Christine, ex-wife, Janelle, soon-to-be ex-wife, and Mary, soon-to-be ex-wife. They're all in their little cracked square. And, like, need to be standing next to him. And I felt like that was perfect. Like, nobody needed to be standing next to him. So he has been out of Christine's house for about a year. Mary and him have infrequent reactions that he said. And it hasn't felt like a marriage relationship in like 8 years. At this point, Mary and Cody should have been the ones to get divorced first. But Mary was so like, love me. Like, it's like, it's no. And then Janelle and him are strained. The family is not talking, like, at all. And I think that being on TV for so long, maybe these problems were issues before the show even started, and they cleaned it up or faked it a little bit. And then we realized that they've had problems all along, even before Robin came into the family. Because I think Janelle, Christine, and Mary deserve to be happy, okay? Janelle has been holding out on the dream of living on Coyote Pass and having the properties and having her own house, but it hasn't come through. Like, Christine had bought her own house, and then Robin bought a house. Basically, Cody was saying later on in the episode that it was easier to put a down payment on a house rather to put the money into Coyote Pass because, they ain't making money like that. I just feel like the building on the properties just ain't going to happen. And it's so different watching the show, knowing how it all folded out, and that Robin is the only wife. But I personally think she probably wanted it like that. Like, she's like, oh, the plural family. I've always wanted it. I'm so sad. I'm so depressed. But now you got Cody to yourself now. Now you don't have to worry about him going to this wife's house, that wife's house, that wife's house. Like, And Cody and Janelle's relationship has been strained since COVID, but honestly, I think it's more strained than that. Because if you go back on Max or on Discovery Plus, you will see that Janelle liked to work a lot. And maybe that was because she wanted to get away from Cody. And, he's like, I'm sore from the divorce. I'm hurting, but you weren't really there for Christine in the way that you should have. Like, you was more there for Robin than you were with Christine, But meanwhile, back in Utah, you see Christine. She looks so happy. She looks stress-free for the most part. It's like a weight has been lifted off of her. Robin is saying it's tense, girl. Me and the rest of the world want you to fix your damn eyebrows because they're like super thick. Like, get another eyebrow pencil color because they're way too thick. And I love Christine and Janelle's friendship. I am watching for them too, and I'm watching for the tea, okay? And Christine still considers Janelle her sister wife. They didn't get along at first, but, they're not sister wives in the traditional sense of the word. She's like, oh, my best friend is my sister wife. Personally, I wouldn't call my best friend that, but I get where you're coming from with that. Like, best friends, that is good. Janelle has a plan. Janelle is working on a casita, like a little house, whatever. And basically, Janelle and Christine are going to do Christmas together because Janelle does not want to be around Robin or Cody or Mary. Like, she'd rather do Christmas with Christine and her kids. Mary and Cody's relationship is basically when they see each other at Robin's. It's non-existent. Even Mary realizes this now. I just don't understand why she didn't leave a little earlier. I'm just saying. And then Cody considers Mary a friend. And, Mary, it's been different between you two for a different. And then Mary, you're going to make the turkey dance. He said, oh, her turkey's all sweet and savory, and mine's all sweet. Like, it's obvious your turkey wasn't doing him no good. All y'all turkeys. But he just liked Robin's turkey. Okay? And it's sobbing. She's gonna cry again. Like, are we surprised by now? Are we surprised? No, we are not. Okay? And it's kind of shocking to learn, like, they had issues, even though, like, the very first season you watch it, like, I really have a hard, like, I've been wanting to rank the show, but I have a really hard time looking back on it, because, like, a lot of that was fake. Like, they were faking it for the cameras. They weren't all good. And, you know, you could see now, maybe that's why he was seeking a fourth wife, because there was problems with the other three, you know? Maybe that's why they courted. Like, they probably agreed, but they probably just didn't want to. Or they were like, whatever. Relationship not even working out anyway. And they were putting things on. Like, they were putting on. Things were cracking when the show first started. Like, when Robin came into the family, Christine is saying that the family tradition stopped everything they did. It stopped happening way before even COVID. COVID just brought it front and center and cracked it all up, you know? And Mary still loves her husband, but he don't love you as a husband anymore. I think he just loves you as a friend. And Robin's like, oh, we all got to get together. Like, Mary went to Robin's house, you know, you got to all carry the torch. But Mary's like, why am I holding the torch? He don't even love me anymore, you know? And, you know, he's the one who's had COVID. And, you know, Christine don't want to go to Robin's house because of obvious reasons. I mean, I've had COVID too, but that sound rough. It sound rough, Cody, I understand. But you'll put this all on yourself. There's too many relationships. You couldn't keep up with all of them. Okay? And Christine, it's so funny. She's like, I'm so sorry, but I'm so freaking happy I'm not married to him anymore. Like, I understand. And, you know, we're going to see as the season unfolds. Things are going to spiral out. I am excited to watch it because Janelle's happier now, and so is Christine. I honestly don't know what Mary's doing right now. I mean, she was on live talking crazy about Lululemon. I don't really care for that. I saw the documentary. The leggings are ugly. Like, I'm sorry, they're really ugly. And, like, this is the realest season that I think I'm going to see a reality TV show. Because this stuff is real. Like, I'm sorry. You can't fake what happened. You just can't fake it. So, I will be back reviewing episode 2. I think it come out on Fridays. So, yeah. But I was late reviewing it because I had COVID. But I'm better now. So, I will see y'all in the next episode review. Love y'all. Bye. Mwah.